Hi, my name's Andy Haynes. I'm the pastor of the church on Seven Hills, and some of you knew that I was out last week with COVID, and thank you for your prayers and feeling good. And I want to take a couple minutes, if you'll indulge me this afternoon, and just unpack a question that occurred to me in real time while I was out with COVID. We talk a lot about the 5 habits: scripture intake, prayer, fellowship, mission, and generosity. Those 5 habits that keep us in a good place, in a good relationship with God. But what happens when we can't do them, or can't do them to the degree that we want to do them? First couple days I was out, I wasn't able to read. And so there were just moments of just praying, just brief interjectory prayer. But scripture intake, I was working hard to remember the scripture I had memorized, but there wasn't a lot of fresh life coming into me. And so one of my prayers in that time was, God, give me the opportunity to read scripture, the ability to focus. And he did after a couple days, and I prayed specifically, God, speak to me through your word. When we think about these 5 habits, these are not things that we do religiously, they're for our relationship. So many of you know I'm on a reading plan, reading through the Bible this year chronologically. I wasn't able to keep up. And so I fell behind on my plan. And for my personality, I hate that. It drives me nuts. But it made me confront the reality, am I doing this religiously or relationally? So in that time of prayer, praying, God, just speak to me. God was gracious. And reading from Psalm, I was in a bad spot. I wasn't enjoying quarantine. I wasn't enjoying much, honestly, just to be authentic with you. And this is Psalm 59. You, God, are my strength. I watch for you. You, God, are my fortress, my God on whom I can rely. I will sing of your strength. In the morning I will sing of your love. For you are my fortress, my refuge in times of trouble. You are my strength. I sing praise to you. You, God, are my fortress, my God on whom I can rely. That's brief, couple verses. It was succinct. It certainly wasn't my reading plan for the day. But just that little bit of scripture intake changed my attitude, changed my course, and set my mind on the right things. Scripture tells us to think about things that are above. And so it helped me to sing God's praises and to remember the fellowship that we have here as a church, and how I missing a Sunday, but how I so enjoyed coming back. And so I just want to share that with you and say there are times where the 5 habits, it's hard to keep them. But remember, this is about relationship. Amy and I make a habit of going out on a date. It isn't about the date, but the date empowers our relationship. So where are you with the habits? Are you practicing them as you're able? We are going to gather together this Sunday, 10:30. We'll be in Daniel again, and I'm looking forward to worshiping with you on Sunday. I'll see you then.